There you go.
March 10th, Reuters. Startup focused. Lender SVB Financial Group became the largest bank to fail since the 2008 financial crisis on Friday. In a sudden collapse that roiled global markets.
Say that again.
In a sudden collapse that roiled global markets, left billions of dollars belonging to companies and investors stranded.
By the way, that money, remember, this is your payroll. You understand? Like, for Silicon Valley, this is how they get paid.
Right.
You know what I mean? When you say you work for whoever, Twitter, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That the money that's payroll is in the bank. This is the payroll. Will you work for free while they figure it out? No. Keep going.
California banking regulators closed the bank, which did business as Silicon Valley Bank, on Friday and appointed the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, FDIC, as receiver for later disposition of its assets.
Yes. So when you look at banks and they say like this bank is covered by FDIC, like that's what they're talking about. But there's a limit on it.
Right.
They don't cover everything.
Usually for consumers it's 250,000.
Exactly. But you gotta understand, right? What's 250,000 to a company paying, hundreds of thousands of people?
Right.
Nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody get $1.
Exactly. What's $200,000 when you have 1,000 workers? They get $200. I don't know if you understand how much tech people get paid.
Right.
That means they're not going to get paid. Keep going.
Based in Santa Clara, the lender was ranked as the 16th biggest in the U.S. at the end of last year, with about $209 billion in assets. Specifics of the tech-focused bank's abrupt collapse were a jumble, but the Fed's aggressive interest rate hikes in the last year, which have crimped financial conditions in the startup space, in which it was which is a notable player, seemed front and center.
Now, what you have to understand, because you may think like I'm not a venture capitalist. I don't work in the tech space. Listen, this is called a canary in the coal mine.
Right.
And that term means like a canary would die first.
Right.
And let you know the carbon dioxide is getting pretty high in there.
Right.
You know what I mean? You won't notice. You know what I mean? Until it's too late. This is a canary in the coal mine, right? This bank is not special in the fact of how it functions. It functions like every other bank.
Right.
This is just the first one to fall, right? Others are coming.
Yeah, right.
Keep going.
As it tried to raise capital to offset fleeing deposits, the bank lost $1.8 billion on treasury bonds whose values were torpedoed by the Fed rate hikes.
Exactly. So to try to not fold, they tried to raise money. And they tried to raise money at the rate of people taking the money out the bank. So and it couldn't. They just couldn't. Right. And
that's a run on the bank.
That is a run on the bank. It's a classic. If you ever want to know what a run on the bank looks like in real life, it happened. It happened in the Great Depression too.
Right.
Just to let you know, like
just remind you, what were we doing in the Great Depression? We were thriving.
Right.
We were thriving. Why? Because we ain't got nothing. We don't got nothing in the bank.
Right.
Your grandma told you to keep it under your dresser and your sofa and your bed.
Right.
Because you can't trust that oppressor. Well, guess what? You might have to listen to your grandma, your great grandma once again.
Right. You might have to employ brotherhood.
Right.
Damn right.
Back then they didn't want us to have bank accounts. Right? We wasn't allowed to have bank accounts. So we had to work with each other. We had the barter system.
Right.
Right.
So when the Great Depression happened, they was in terrible trouble and we wasn't. Well, this time we are going to be in trouble because we're not employing brotherhood. We're employing banks and exactly. So this is a canary in the coal mine. I need people to understand, like, you probably wondering, like, why is this on a war report? One, you need to know about it.
Damn right.
You need to forecast what's coming, right? Like, inflation isn't going away.
That's right.
You understand?
Right.
Things aren't going to get cheaper. And not only that, your financial systems are getting weaker.
Damn right.
Do you understand? This is the tech space. These are the rich people. That's what you need to understand.
Right.
Like these are venture capitalists. These are people who have money and said, I want to invest my money into this new company and blah, blah, blah. Right? And the 16th largest bank in the US failed on Friday. Like, get that into your brains real quick. It's gonna get grim out there.
Right.
You have physical war on the precipice. You have a digital war happening.
Right.
And now you have a financial collapse right at your doorstep.
Damn right.
Listen, y'all niggas better get your ass to that Passover, man.